metabolic disorder that interferes with their ability to intake food or intake nutrients. The more common one is a non-organic failure to thrive, where it's difficulty in the environment. So they're not getting enough food or other psychosocial factors as well. So that's what you're going to be sort of assessing. This is the classic growth chart. If the child has been followed by a pediatrician, then the pediatrician should have this. And you can sort of use this or refer to it to see how has this child been developing over time. Have they had great weight gain, up to this point, and now for some reason they've leveled off? These curves basically represent the 5th, 10th, 25th, 50th, 75th, 90th, and 95th percentiles. So, some kids are always going to be small, but their parents may be small too. So genetically, they might just always be in the 15th or 20th percentile. A lot of kids these days are in the 90th percentile, and that's just the way it goes. But if you see them flatline for some reason, you have to ask, why is this? Is there something in the environment that has changed? Especially if we see them in that environment not thriving, but then as soon as they move to another environment, they go back up on the curve. So important issues. And here's sort of an example of that where they're kind of going normally and then they flatline, and then all of a sudden you put them, say, bring them to the hospital and suddenly they're gaining weight again. Okay. So that's it for milestones. It's just a brief thing, but I kind of wanted to cover that because a lot of the things we talk about later in discussions of abuse sort of go back to what can a baby do. Very briefly as well, I wanted to talk about the terminologies we use. Obviously, this is sort of a child maltreatment and abuse conference, so I'm not going to spend, you could have a whole conference just